he wanted to lead a different life. And
Yeah.
he was leading a secret life anyway, because not just the tobacco use, but when I was living with them as an adult, there were times I would find alcohol in his travel bag. And I didn't go through his travel bags. Like, he'd send me to look for something for him, and I'd
Great.
find a pint of whiskey or bourbon. But anyway, so I think he was living for several years, probably especially after being in LA for 2 years.
Yeah,
I think that's when he just was like living this double life. He was
for
able
sure.
to leave every other night by driving for Greyhound, and he was probably able to smoke and drink and
Yeah.
drink coffee and be with other women. And um, also, like the age difference, like when people get
Yeah.
married at 23 and 35, it's a lot different. You're both healthy, you're able to do things physically, and then as you're 53 and 65, there's a huge disparity between, and I
Yes.
get it now. We get it now because our
Yeah.
bodies start to hurt. We can't do the things we were doing
So
in our
much.
30s.
Yeah.
And
Well, and on top of that, having been through cancer, like that just ages you anyway,
right,
and all of a sudden, mom was an old woman and he was not an old man. Like, if anybody talks about wanting to marry like somebody an age gap like that, like I discourage it. If they ask me what I think about it, I tell them because
right.
no matter what, that person's old way before you are. And
Yes,
you got to think about that. So,
yes, exactly,
yeah. And
exactly.
especially women just age quicker than men do anyway. Like, it's not fair, but it's generally the truth. So,
Right, right. Yeah.
yeah, the cards were
So,
just kind of stacked against them
yeah, I
for
think so. And
sustainability. Yeah,
and there were definitely different ways dad could have handled this,
for
you know?
sure.
I
You
mean, I'm
don't
not
have to
using.
do all those things. You don't just have to sleep around, little slut
Right,
dad.
right. There's a little word called divorce. It could have happened sooner, and leaving the Mormon church could have happened sooner. But again, no judgments, because we don't know the circumstances, don't understand
Right.
how life was for him and for mom, or the past and how maybe that tied into, not wanting to leave, or us as his kids and his grandkids that he was close to. So